Hello guys, this is the Sworder Guy here, and welcome back to another video. As you guys expected, I'm obviously not gonna leave this up, so here is the preparation for Game Update 5.8 in terms of credits. Now there's two big ways how you can get rich in this update, in this upcoming Game Update 5.8, which is coming out next week, so March 13th. So you have around exactly a week to prepare for this one. Now, the first one that I'm obviously going to go is the cartel market, because there is going to be some new packs probably there, and some huge discounts are going to be there. So if you want to make credits on the easy way, make sure to do that. Get the new packs, receive some really good stuffs, sell it immediately, and job done. You get yourself some credits. So that's out of the window already. Let's move into the bigger deal, which is going to be the Condemned, anyway, the Influence 50 item that I'm going to talk about, which it finally confirms what you actually need to get that item. Now the first thing that you need is to do the Conquest objective, your personal Conquest. So as you see right now, obviously as you see, the next event starts in 16 hours and stuff like that, but this is your personal Conquest point. So in solo, obviously, when you're going to reach that, it's obviously reaching it, you receive the points and stuff like that. However, you will not see the vendor until you reach the point. So let's just say your score needs to be 50,000, and if you're not done this 50,000 in the solo Conquest or even the guilded Conquest, so pretty much it says personal, so I guess you need to do the personal one, then the vendor is gonna appear. I don't know where it is. It's probably gonna be on the fleet, but the vendor is going to appear, and then you can buy the decorations and the Influence 50 item and all kinds of stuffs. Now, if you're not reaching that, obviously the vendor will not appear, so you will not buy all this stuff. So that is the first objective that you need to do to get this level 50 influence. Now the next thing, that finally Eric Musco is confirmed, that how much is this going to cost us. Now it is going to be really different, and this one is only subscriber rewarding item. The reason why I'm saying it, because it's a 4 million credit item. That is 100%, it's above 4 million credits. Now they said, or Eric Musco confirmed, how much is this item will be. Now as soon as the vendor will appear, it's going to cost you, obviously you need to do the personal objectives. So as you've done that, you need 4.25 million credits and 3 dark projects to get this Influence 50. Now that's where you coming in, because obviously if you're a subscriber, let's just say, because this is a subscriber reward, so I'm just talking about the subscribers now, unfortunately. Sorry, preferred status and free-to-play players. Now, obviously, let's just say you don't have 4 million credits on you. But however, you can take advantage on the dark projects. If you take a closer look, how much or where is this dark projects? I'm just going to write dark projects on the vendor. As you see, it's going around 360 credits. Now, I checked out last week, actually last Saturday, and it was around 3 to 280k. So it's stacking above like this price. However, as soon as that patch is going to come through, a lot of people is going to buy these dark projects. Now, there is now ultimate ways where you can go. The first thing is obviously to craft these dark projects. Now, how can you craft it? Go to the crafting stronghold and conquests, and there is the 2 dark projects. Now, the first one that you can craft is the invasion force, obviously you need for both, and the exotic isotope stabilizer. Now this one was the tier 1 exotic crafting material, which is dropping from old school flashpoints, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's not dropping from old school flashpoints anymore. It's I don't think it's really exists. Maybe it's dropping from story mode, but you need 4 on these and 1 invasion force. Now the invasion force to craft is going to be a really difficult part, but you need to craft pretty much everything on the war supplies. Obviously, the artifice have the crystal capacitors and the holocron of strategy. Armstech has one. Biochem has the supply kit, and yeah, the Starship one has cybernetics. So yeah, that's it pretty much what you need to craft if you have these, obviously in terms of your crew skill. Now, that was it for this one, for the exotic stabilizer. The other one is the more recent one, is the refined isotope stabilizer. Now, this where it drops everywhere. But as you see, it's going to cost you 8. And 1 invasion force as usual. But as you see, it's going to cost you 8. Now, obviously, this one is dropping from all over the operations, to flashpoints, to conquest, to even rewards and stuff like that. But as you see, it's going to cost you 8. So now I would suggest to go on the old school one, which is the exotic isotope stabilizer, because it's going to cost you 4. Now the question is, how can you get these? Now obviously the first thing is the vendor, or the GTN, where you can get it, but as you see, it's going to cost you around 80k. So if you need to buy 2 or 4 of these, that is going to cost you around 330k or so. Now the other thing where you can go is the blue assorted droid parts, or the scrap metals. Now the scrap metals, as I'm gonna move forward to check you guys, or just to see you guys this, the scrap metals are obviously dropping from cartel market packs to conquest to all kinds of stuffs. If you save some of those, this is the perfect opportunity to use it right now, because either the dart projects itself are going to go up on price, or this material, or maybe both of them are going to go on price. And if you're checking out the scrap peddlers, which is obviously on the fleet as well, but I have it here, so I'm going to show it to you right now, if I found the blue one, the prototype one. These are, I think, are selling indeed for 10 scrap metals. Now I'm not quite sure if this is going to be down on price as soon as the patch hits, but so far, now it's going to cost 10 of these blue scrap metals. As you see, I have around 3,000. And I'm rest assured I'm going to buy some more, because probably some people will try to craft it in this way. So the easiest thing to do right now, if you wanted to prepare, is either keep some of these refined isotope stabilizers, which is going to drop from command crates to operations to flashpoints and all kinds of stuffs in the game, or get these blue scrap metals and buy some of those exotic isotope stabilizers, and when the patch hits, and obviously everybody wants to get it, all you need to do is just craft it immediately, or sell the material, and pretty much you got yourself around, depending how much it's going to go up, a lot of credits in so fast. That is just going to be a fast period of time, and until you not reach your conquest level, it's obviously going to be impossible, but it's probably going to be an easy part, and everybody is going to jump in to, you know, do the first bit. So like pretty much go ahead and smash all of those stuffs, and smash like what? A lot of conquest objectives to get all of the influence 50s and stuff like that. So probably a lot of people wants to do it, but let's just say, like, if a lot of people wants to do it, I have around what, how many companions do I have? Around 40 to 50 maybe, around something like that, and it's going to cost around I don't know how much, around at least 60 to 7 million credits to get all of these companions to influence 50. It's gonna be a lot of time, like legit a lot of time. Obviously I'm not gonna do or influence all of them to level 50. That will be insane, but for some of the people it's going to be really hard to getting it. Now, and the last part, I'm going to not forget this one, because we're not sure, and we so far haven't got a confirmation if this item is going to be a bind and pickup, a bind and equip, or is bound on legacy. We do not know anything on this. Now, rest assured, as I said, this item is going to be 4 million above, because the price range is starting at 4 million. But now, thanks to these dark projects, when it's go up price, probably can be a little more pricey. So maybe you buy it for 4 million credits, however, you may sell it for 8 million credits, and you have 4 million back. But it's probably not a big, not a a huge decision to do. Instead, maybe just go ahead and try to do these small ways, because a lot of people will try to craft these dart projects again. And also, do not forget, there is going to be some decorations and stuff like that in there, so might worth to check out what is going to be in there, because maybe you need more stuffs to craft, maybe you need more stuffs to get yourself some credits. But yeah, this reward is gonna be only for subscribers. As I said, I'm really sorry for a lot of people not receiving this item. I really apologize, but yeah, it's not me who's setting up the rules, it's Bioware. So yeah, before I'm gonna go finish the video, another thing that I would forgot to mention, and that is the old school crafting gifts. Now, in case if you're not familiar, there was an exploit happened in... And before I'm gonna finish the video, there is one more tip that I forgot to tell you guys in that video, and that is indeed the... And before I'm gonna finish off the video, there is one more tip that I forgot to suggest for you guys, and that is the old school companion gifts. In case if you're not familiar, you can get old school gifts from cartel market items, old school cartel market items, and all over the game. Now, because of this influence 50 is going to happen, I would suggest to sell all of the companion gifts, because a lot of people is just gonna go smash and buy all of these gifts. Obviously, the free-to-play players have a chance, and the preferred status players have a chance to buy this gift now, because they cannot get the condemned, but if you don't care about the free-to-players and if you just wanted to get credits, it's a perfect opportunity. I almost sold everything on my end, and I made around 11 to 12 million credits in terms of that. And I don't know if these companion gifts are gonna go down on price or up on price. It's up to you, but I would suggest to go sell it, because a lot of people who are subscribers don't even care about these companion gifts, and maybe they're just gonna sell it immediately, because every companion is now level 50 influence and not really care about this lower tier companion gifts, so they would just get rid of it, and it's just gonna be flooded on the GT. And that's my suggestion, and what I think the people should do when the patches hit. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this preparation video, how to prepare for game update 5.8. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys prepare for it, and you guys excited for the new stuffs, for example like the Operation and the Conquest stuff. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.